looks like you're live.
We're on.
Yeah. Welcome to the 9 Mile Swamp. So you can see us live here on my feed. There we are. Okay. Now I see it. I'm going to share. Well, folks, thanks for joining us at the 9 Mile Swamp. I'm going to share with our groups. If I can figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, here we go. And Kurt's going to play you something, a little something.
I am. Okay.
So we'll get these all shared. Ooh, here's a preview. Hey Jane, thanks for joining us. Sorry, I'm distracted here by sharing with our groups. Yeah. I believe I've shared. Hi Judy, hi Girly, hi Mom, hi Aunt Merlin. Hope you guys made it on. Oh, I see your name, Mom, so you are on. You join us, drop us a line so we know you're there.
She was a soft-hearted woman with a taste for the bottle. I scorned her and drove her away. Now she just sat there drinking and dreaming of her north country so far away. The first time I saw her by the banks of my river, she looked like an angel so pure. My heart grew wings as I struggled beside her, and the oaths of young lovers we swore. By the banks of my river, through the green days of summer, in the orchards and vineyards we strayed. But at night in the taverns we drank till we stumbled, our own separate ways. As the years pass, it all seems sublime, where the river of myth meets the river of time. Is it all lost as it goes down the line, like the grain in the whiskey, like the grapes in the wine? Well, I thought she'd go north and to the land of her fathers, where the white water rushes so cold. But for her there's one river, the river of whiskey, that runs through her trembling soul. tavern by the banks of my river. I once stopped, she still looked so fine. In the face of a farm girl from some now different century, seemed lost in a river of time. As the years pass, it all seems sublime, where the river of myth meets the river of time. Is it all lost as it goes down the line, like the grain in the whiskey, like the grapes in the wine? Water rushes so cold, but for her there's one river, the river of whiskey, that runs through her trembling soul. Sometimes when I'm lonely, I walk by the river, that old northbound drifter rolls by. My eyes glimpse a bottle that floats on the water. I remember that girl with a sigh. As the years pass, it all seems sublime, where the river of myth meets the river of time. Is it all lost as it goes down the line, like the grain in the whiskey, like the grapes in the wine? Like the grain in the whiskey, like the grapes in the wine. Now it's called The Grain in the Whiskey, and that is one of my songs, and I'm hoping to maybe put out another more acoustic album, and that might be even the title. I don't know. We'll see.
Hey, you know what? Janice Amorosi has joined us.
Hi, Janice.
Yeah,
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for listening.
So I'm thinking
Hi, Blaze.
Ginseng
Blaze is
Sullivan.
here, too.
Hi, Blaze.
Ginseng Sullivan.
Thinking Ginseng Sullivan. This is a Norman Blake song. About 3 miles from the Bethel Yard, on a reverse tone line. About 3 miles. About 3 miles from the Bethel Yard, on a reverse curve on down. Different Norman Blake song. Yes. 15 is my game, 15 is my draw. Randall Collins is my name in the state of Arkansas. 15 is my game, 15 is my draw. Randall Collins is my name in the state of Arkansas. Throwing dice in the railroad yard don't get you too much jack. Working on that section gang will surely break you back. 15 is my game, 15 is my draw. Randall Collins is my name in the state of Arkansas. I'm hanging out by the watershed where the shade is cool. I'm gonna watch somebody hunt for me. Ain't nobody's fool. $15 is my game, 15 is my draw. Randall Collins is my name in the state of Arkansas. They're building that train in Memphis yard, as long as I ever saw. I'm gonna ride down to Fairbanks town in the state of Arkansas. Sorry. They're building that train in the Memphis yard. It's the longest I ever saw. I'm gonna ride down to Fairbanks town in the state of Arkansas. $15 is my game, 15 is my draw. Randall Collins is my name in the state of Arkansas. $15 is my game, 15 is my draw. Randall Collins is my name in the state of Arkansas. Hanging out in the railroad yard don't get you too much job. Working on your section gang, surely break your back. $15 is my game, 15 is my draw. Randall Collins is my name in the state of Arkansas. We had a little bit of a strange Christmassy song here. I only play this once a year, twice a year, maybe so.
Judy says yes to a new acoustic album.
Yeah.
And Eric Fetty has joined us.
Hi, Eric. How are you? The urchins arriving around in the mud, like eels playing tag in a barrel. The old Sally Harvey sounds mournful and sweet as they play an old Christmassy carol. The world is as black as a black night in hell. What kind of a place can this be? Old people like hermit crabs duck into doorways, fearing to say, do you feel as downtrodden as me? Ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling, the devil, he leans on your bell. The future looks black as before, and the sun never shines, the sun never shines on the poor. Now the rich man, he dreams of his gold and his plate, and his house and his car and his women. And the poor man, he dreams of his one-room estate, and his wage packet short by 1 shilling. Your last penny falls through a hole in your jeans. Now ain't that the way when you're down? Just walking in circles for the rest of your life, feeling so low that your chin scrapes along on the ground. Ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling, the devil, he leans on your bell. The future looks black as before, and the sun never shines, the sun never shines on board. Now some of the people, they pour in the heart, they don't have the cash at their ready. And some of the people are crippled and wrangling, they can never stand up true and steady. Last penny falls through a hole in your jeans. Now ain't that the way when you're down? Just walking in circles for the rest of your life, feeling so low that your chin scrapes along on the ground. Ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling, the devil, he leans on your bell. The future looks black as before, and the sun never shines, the sun never shines on the poor. shines on the poor. That's a Richard Thompson song. Sorry, I missed a couple of the words there. Richard Thompson is, I think, probably a lot of you know him. He really is a remarkable songwriter. He's very popular, and other people do his songs as well.
And Judy said that's her favorite Christmas song.
It is, yeah. Well, I
Very
guess
cheerful
maybe I'll play it in July for you. Okay, hey, I'm going to. Oh, you know, I'll be right back because I have to get something here.
All right, he's going to go get something.
Something.
And I'm going to tell you about some shows we have coming up. On Thursday, we'll be in Saugerties at Rock de Casbah, and we'll be sharing the night with our good friend Julie Grower, who's from Nashville. And she's coming to play her songs, and Curl's sitting with her on a couple of her songs, and then we'll play a set ourselves. And then next Sunday at our 9 Mile Swamp, we have a special guest, Barry Edelman. He'll be coming in to play a few songs with us and talk about Music for Humanity, which you can find out more about if you go to musicforhumanity. What is it? It's not .com. It's
Net.
.net? No, now I can't remember what it is. Now I have to look it up. .org. Here we go. Musicforhumanity.org. I knew it was one of those things. Okay, and then later in the month, December 20th, we'll be in Campbell Hall at Noble Coffee Roasters for a Music for Humanity event. They have a songwriters night every once a month, and we'll be featured guests along with Stuart Kabak and Lisa Markley, and Kurt, Stuart, and Lisa all worked together to judge this year's, last year's song contest. So they're coming together to share an evening of their own music.
Okay. So, you know, it's been, everybody I run into says to me, how was your Thanksgiving? How was your Thanksgiving? How was your Thanksgiving? And I've been embarrassed to answer because we didn't have a turkey or anything. We actually went out and brought in some barbecue, and so I feel a little self-conscious about that. All my life, turkey. But so I decided I would, read something that maybe gives you a little bit of the flavor of what my house was like on Thanksgiving, thanks to F. Scott Fitzgerald. Okay. The large room was full of people. One of the girls in yellow was playing the piano, and beside her stood a tall, red-haired young lady from a famous chorus engaged in song. She had drunk a quantity of champagne, and during the course of her song, she had decided ineptly that everything was very, very sad. She was not only singing, she was weeping too. Whenever there was a pause in the song, she filled it with gasping, broken sobs, and then took up the lyric again in a quavering soprano. The tears coursed down her cheeks, not freely, however, for when they came in contact with her heavily beaded eyelashes, they assumed an inky color and pursued the rest of their way down in slow black rivulets. A humorous suggestion was made that she sing the notes on her face, whereupon she threw up her hands and sank into a chair and went off into a deep Venus sleep. She had a fight with a man who says he's her husband, explained the girl at my elbow. I looked around. Most of the remaining women were now having fights with men said to be their husbands. Even Jordan's party, the quartet from East Egg, were rent asunder by dissension. One of the men was talking with curious intensity to a young actress, and his wife, after attempting to laugh at the situation in a dignified and indifferent way, broke down entirely and resorted to flank attacks. At intervals, she would appear suddenly at his side like an angry diamond and hissed, "You promised!" into his ear. The reluctance to go home was not confined to wayward men. The hall was at present occupied by two deplorably sober men and their highly indignant wives. The wives were sympathizing with each other in slightly raised voices. "Whenever he sees I'm having a good time, he wants to go home. Never heard anything. It's so selfish in my life. We're always the first ones to leave. So are we." "Well, we're almost the last tonight," said one of the men sheepishly. "The orchestra left half an hour ago." So that was a little bit of what Thanksgiving was like around here.
F. Scott Fitzgerald.
This is a fake. This is a fake first edition, by the way. If it had a signed face original edition, I believe the last time I looked, there were tens of thousands of dollars. So don't worry, I'll never have one. Although I do collect books. So anyway, moving onward.
So moving onward.
I have to get a different guitar.
Yeah,
I think.
we'll do the electric guitar, and I can tell you some more about our website. We have a website, kurthenry.com. And if you go on that website, you can find that we have CDs there for sale with the Kurt Henry Band. So if you go and purchase a CD from our website, we match the price and give that money to our local food pantry. There's even a Dog Nose CD when we turned the Kurt Henry Band into Dog Nose for a little while. And now we're back to the Kurt Henry Band. But this is like this one is a compilation of the best of these. So if you'd like one CD that has the best songs according to Kurt Henry and Eric Parker, who is the producer of most of these CDs, actually all the CDs. Then you can,
Steve Burke produced
Steve
that.
did the first one, the Love's Enough one, yeah. You can purchase Dog Nose and you'll have the compilation of the best stuff. So check out our website. And you can see our calendar there as well, kurthenry.com.
You know, I'm going to do. I'm going to sing Brave Wolf.
Oh,
Maybe.
maybe? Okay.
Yeah. And the reason why I'm thinking of that. I went to see my love. I think I need to. This is a song I hadn't planned on playing, but the song we're going to do after it is somewhat based on it in the sense that I took some of the musical structure from the song we're going to play first and changed the rhythms and everything and moved it into a completely different song. So we'll see how this goes. This is a song about the Battle of Quebec, which I believe was in the 1770s, if I'm not mistaken.
I think this is the best dogs have behaved. Every show so far. Oh, that sounds good.
I went to see my love, thinking to woo her. I sat down by her side, not to undo her. But when I looked on her, my tongue did quiver. I could not speak my mind while I was with her. Love, here's a diamond ring, long time I've kept it. Oh, for your sake alone, if you'll accept it. When you this token view, think on the giver. Madame, remember me, I'm long gone forever. Went this brave wolf, then forth went this brave Quebec with all his party, the city to attack, both brave and hearty. Montcalm and this brave wolf together walketh on plains of Abraham, like brothers stalked. Then each one took his post and did retire. 'Twas then these numerous hosts commenced their fire. The drums did loudly beat with colors flying. The purple gore did stream and men lay dying. Then shot while on his horse fell that brave hero. We'll all remember him that day in sorrow. He raised up his head where the guns did rattle, and to his aid he said, how goes the battle? Quebec is all our own, they can't prevent it. He said without a groan, I die contented.
So, when you hear that song, it almost sounds like two different songs. One, in the first part of the song, you hear him talking to his loved one, and he gives her his diamond ring, and that's all very, very sweet and nice. And the next we see him, he's in Quebec, and you almost wonder if somebody took a little piece of a love song and tied it on somewhere to get some lyrics to create this sort of to give a human aspect to General Wolfe. So that's it. And I used to think when I used to play in the Canal House, I used to think it very highly possible that song could have been played there, because it was a song that sort of made its way down the East Coast and was known in the 18th century. So you never know.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So where are we?
Right.
So anyway, so this is my tune. It's a little bit like it, and in Brave Wolf I did this. So there's a similarity in there. And those are both parts together. You can see how similar they are. This is called GNP. It's I used to say this is the song that I'm going to sing when I run for president and I fix the economy. Because the fact of the matter is we all have too much crap.
Don't we know it? Right, Mom?
Just a little time in the sun, so take a minute, free from the road. We're in the middle, sweating through the race. We should begin to soften the pace. We're running out of time, our tragedy unwinds. I feel like slowing down, I feel like
like slowing down. It's an illusion, that product I need. They're all distractions as I read. It's all delusion, business must grow. And my reactions are starting to slow. We're running out of time, our tragedy unwinds. I feel like slowing down. You know I feel like slowing down. Life could be so simple, spending wasted time. Luxury or leisure, what's your bottom line? Look to your obsession, the shiny thing you hold. There is no possession, everything must go. Yeah, it will surely go like this it goes. Sifting hours, my honey and me. Golden voices fall out from the trees. We see the flowers, we're seizing the day. We're making choices to do it this way. It's freedom from the wheel with time enough to feel. Life is slowing down. Feel it slowing down. So take a minute, watch it unwind. The GMP is just a part of our minds. We're locked within the one database. You can feel it controlling the pace. Invested in our chips, our vital interest slips. I feel like slowing down. You know I feel like slowing down. On a dying planet, must we be diseased? Hooked upon a habit, planting poison seeds. Can we shrink production, extend our leisure time? Stop the cheap seduction, open up our minds. Yeah, educate our minds. Open up our minds. Educate our minds like this.
Okay.
Oh.
So this next one is it's called My Advice, and I haven't played this in a while either, so we'll hope for good things here.
Turn the page.
And yeah, this is another song. This was a song I wrote probably during the first part of the current administration, and it has really nothing to do with them. It's just that the whole thing gave me such a sleazy feeling that I felt like I needed to write a sleazy song. And here's my sleazy song.
guys.
I know.
Let's do the next song.
No, I'm
You're gonna get it? Okay.
Okay, we'll do the next song.
I think you were getting
It's a Bob Dylan song. Well, I ride a mail train, baby, and I can't buy no thrill. Been up all night, just leaning on the windowsill. If I die on top of the hill, oh, if I don't make it, you know my baby will. Oh, the moon look good, shining down through the trees. Oh, the brake man look good, dragging down the double E. Oh, the sun look good, going down over the sea. But don't my gal look fine when she's coming after me. Well, the winter time is coming. The windows are filled with frost. I went to tell everybody, but I could not get across. Well, I wanna be your lover, don't wanna be your boss. Don't say I never warned you, baby, when your train gets lost. Well, winter time is coming and the windows are filled with frost. Went to tell everybody, but I could not get across. Well, I wanna be your lover and don't wanna be your boss. Don't say I never warned you when your train gets lost. Don't say I never warned you, baby, when your train gets lost. Don't say I never warned you when your train gets lost. And we're going to finish up
Yeah. Thanks, Jane.
with Jude Fawley's Hymn, which is a song based on Thomas Hardy's novel Jude the Obscure, which was kind of a favorite of mine, sad. And it's a story about Jude Fawley, who really wants nothing more but to attend the colleges at Oxford. And obviously it's then as now, it's a money issue. It's really a money issue, and of course he never really gets that. But sadly, at one point in his life, a sad irony, is that he makes pastries that are shaped and look like the college buildings, kind of a sort of sad thing. Anyway, this is Jude's song, and I call it Fawley's Hymn. And there's a surprise, have a surprise effect on the end.
Not such a surprise for some of these people.
Yeah, maybe.
But,
yeah.
we'll see.
Sometimes it's a surprise when the effect works. Thank you, Jane. So anyway, it sort of starts out as being a song about Christminster, which is, it's a very British, very Christian, and in the end, it sort of moves back into ancient times in a way, because as everywhere else in the world, beneath the great cities oftentimes lie other cities. There were 7 cities built on Troy, built in the same place, on top of each other. So they numbered them 1, 2, 3.
It was a nice place to make a city, huh?
Yeah, and when they finally found the city of Troy, they found it miles from where it was originally on the Dardanelles. So that's over time, things change.
Nature, huh?
Right. So
nature is a mystery.
Yeah. Jude follows him.
Yeah.
I kneel unto the distant spires and windows cold as ice. I'll bend my thoughts to Christminster until the day I die. The laurel crown of Christminster, the city's holy light, the glory ground beneath the moon of my eternal night. The sun slips past the darkling heath. My path seems dim by night. Then up the moon to tip the glow through rills of elven light, through lights of Christminster, the city's holy light, the glory ground beneath the moon of my eternal night.
miss that in, huh?
Thank you, folks, and that is the 9 Mile Swamp for tonight.
Yes.
We'll see you next week.
Yes, with Barry Edelman as
Barry
our guest.
Edelman. That's right.
Come back and join us.
Barry,
Check out. Oh, go ahead. Did you
No,
want to say
it's
something
okay.
about
Barry will be talking about Music for Humanity, and I'm going to play a few songs with him at the end of the night.
Yeah, and check out our website, kirkhenry.com, for our calendar, for our CDs. You can purchase a CD from there. We match the price and send that money to our local food pantry. And as always, we're very grateful to have all of you join us. Have a good night, everyone. Support your local musicians. Thanks, Blaze. Thanks, Jane. Thanks, Mom and Aunt Marilyn. Thanks, Judy, Eric, Janice, and everybody else who joined us. Thank you so much. And those who watch us later.